Okay, we're off finals racing. Danny Stevens off to a good start in there for Bournemouth. Also going well, look like Harry Keaton, Ben Longley in there for the Rockets. It's Danny Stevens, is it? Oh no, it's 024 Ben Longley, who's got the edge at the minute. In the B final, Danny Stevens in 2, Charlie Keats in 3, Dublin and Reed Hughes in 4 and 5. So Ben Longley is out there in front. Coming down the final straight. There's going to be Ben Longley who takes it. Danny Stevens in 2nd, Charlie Keaton 3rd. B final for the 7-year-olds now. Those are Will Pickering, got off to a good start. There's Pickering in there, also in there Middleton, Stefanos, Nelson, Kennard, Klotz, Twitchen and Matt. Ralph Stefanov's in there, the mix there in that 2 spot. Pickering leads it. Stefanov's in 2. Carl Nelson in 3. And Zach Kennard in 4. 5th is Edward Mack. 6th is Will. Is 259 Zach Twitchen. Then it's Ryan Middleton. So Will Pickering will come across the line and take it. Stefanos in 2nd, Nelson in 3rd. B final for the 8-year-olds now on the track. It looks like Lewis Longley has got off to a good start in this one. But also out there Miles Gudgeon. And Lewis Longley coming up sides him. So it's Lewis Longley out there in front. Miles Gudgeon in the 2, Ollie O'Brien in 3. Lewis Fletcher's there in 4. Samuel Days in 5. They're moving down the final straight now. It looks like, well, Ben Longley took the 6 and unders B final. It looks like Big Brother Lewis is going to do the same in the 8-year-olds. Lewis Longley then your winner. Miles Gudgeon gets the 2nd and Ollie O'Brien in 3rd. 9-year-old B final now. Off and row, Rossi O'Brien look like he is away well from the middle. Also in there, Sasha De Souza. Oh, one rider goes down there. Might have been Sydney Hatton who crashed out, but as they come down the 2nd straight, the leader is Rossi O'Brien out there in front. Kai Kem in there in the 2 now. Then it looks like Alfie Norris in 3. Luke Hayward in 4. Sydney Hatton it was who crashed out of the 1st straight, but he's back up and quickly and closing in on Ted Hebden there, but the win goes to Rossi O'Brien. Alfie Norris close for 3rd between Luke Hayward and Kai Kem. It's the 9 and 10-year-old B final for the girls. Stephanie Mack and Pippa Stevens. And it's Stephanie Mack out there in front, Pippa Stevens in the 2. Give them a cheer as they come down that 2nd straight, Stephanie and Pippa. Good chance for a bit of glory for these girls. We'll see a full gate of 8, of course, in the A final for this one. Stephanie Mack leading out Pippa Stevens there in this one. This is the 9 and 10-year-old B final for girls. Meanwhile on the gates, 10-year-old B final about to get going, as Stephanie Mack it is who takes the win. So Rocco Dove blasts out the gate. He's out there in front in this one. Ryan Barnsley, Daniel Howells is in there as well. So some big names didn't make the A final in this one. But it is Rocco Dove your leader. Daniel Howells in 2. Juan Pablo Riveros is there in the 3. So Rocco Dove is out there in front. And Daniel Howells trying to close down. Rowan Barnes as well in a tight finish with Juan Pablo Riveros for the 3. 11-year-old B final, Sean Tobin, Zach Rendell Todd, Alex Davey, Jez Rolfe. Zach Rendell Todd it is out there in front. From Sean Tobin there in the 2. Alex Davey and Jez Rolfe battling out for the 3rd at the minute. And Zach Rendell Todd for Cyclo Park coming down the final straight now. And he'll take the B final. Sean Tobin gets the 2nd. The 12-year-olds B final now. Nathan Dupre out there in front in this one. So Nathan Dupre is leading. Tom Whittaker's there in the 2. Jack Wiggins tries to move up the inside there. Still there in 3. Cameron Carter in there as well. Cameron Carter now moving in the 3rd spot. Just ahead of Jack Wiggins. Out there in front, Nathan Dupre. He'll get his chance in the cruiser final a little bit later on. Tom Whittaker in the 2. And Cameron Carter gets 3. Full game of 8 then for the B final for the 13-year-olds. Who got out there in this one? Looks like Denny Laborde is out there in front. Followed by Kobe Joyce and Broden Howard. And also moving through there, Oscar Ricketts. So down the final straight. Looks like this is going to go the way of Peckham, Denny Laborde. He takes it. Kobe Joyce, Oscar Ricketts, Broden Howard from Respelling. There were your top 5. 14-year-old B final now on track. Sam Alexander out there in front in this one. With Tyler Brumpton in there and Zach Rogers, Jack Moat and Harrison Lamarchelle. Sam Alexander it is for the Hawks out there in front. Tyler Brumpton in 2. Sam Alexander will take it. Tyler Brumpton in 2. 15-year-old B final now on the track. It looks like 876 Robert Fletcher, your leader. Joseph Peel there in 2 spot. Matthew Cullen and Lloyd Freeman in there as well, mixing it in with Aaron Ayling. Down the final straight, Robert Fletcher is going to take it. Joseph Peel in 2nd, Matthew Cullen, then Ben Thompson, Lloyd Freeman and Aaron Ayling. This is a Veterans B final, Bernie Shale. Bernie Shale leads this one out. Mark Dove there, I think that is in 2nd, it is. Oh. Stuart Cafford there in 3rd, doing well to hold that together. And also coming through there, Phil Beer in 4th. Open Cruiser B final now on the gate. Gate drops down. Full gate of 8 riders return. Might be Pat Robinson out there in front for Merton Saints. It is. With Bragger in there in the 2 on the wide outside. Here comes Mark Warfield for the Hawks. So it's Robinson out there in front, Warfield there in the 2, Bragger's in 3. Looks like Andy Williams up in the 4th, with James Pritchard in 5th. Down the final straight they come. And it's Warfield who's going to take this one. Bragger's moving through in the 2nd, Robinson in 3rd. Just 3 back for the Super Cruiser B final, then we're on to the main events. The B final for the Super Cruisers, it's Howard Blake's out there in front, with Paul Bradshaw in 2nd and Adrian Young in 3rd. It looks like it's going to finish that way. So this is it, folks. Your main events of the day, the A finals. We're going to kick it off with the 6 and unders. Make some noise for your riders as we go for Brixton, Nia McKay. For Bournemouth, Samson Townsend. For Peckham, Matilda Leak. For Cyclopark, Dara Busbridge. For Peckham, Davin Orion and Gachu. For Bournemouth, Finn Phillips. For Peckham, Sonny Card. And for Andover, Kai Blaine. 6 and under A final on the gates. Pocket Rocket A final, Phillips from the inside, Busbridge in there as well, and Gachu's got off to a good start going into turn 1. Oh, he's down and Gachu's down on the fend of the first straight. That leaves Finn Phillips out there in front. Kai Blaine trying to move here into the second spot. Busbridge is there in the third. Sonny Card in 4 as they come down the second straight. Out there in front is Finn Phillips for Bournemouth, then is Kai Blaine, then Dara Busbridge, Sonny Card now moving through, Matilda League in 5. Then it looks like a 7-3 Samson Townsend and Nia McKay coming down the final straight now. Finn Phillips for Bournemouth it is, who looks like he's going to take this A final for Bournemouth. Kai Blaine is going to get the second, Sonny Card in third, Dara Busbridge in 4th A final. For Kent, Daniel McDermott. For TNT, Harrison Davis. For Merton, Jack Davey. For Cyclopark, Elsa Rendell Todd. For Gosport, Charlie Granger. For Knightwood, James Trowbridge. For Andover, Carl Summerfield. And for Peckham, Xander Mathewayne Wright. Here we go, 7-year-olds at A final. Summerfield away well, also away well. Look like Xander Wright going into turn number 1. Xander Wright it is for Peckham out there in front from in second place. That could be Carl Summerfield. In the mix with Charlie Granger in third. Elsa Rendell Todd and James Trowbridge coming through as well. With Xander Wright out there in front. Summerfield in 2. Granger's in 3. Trowbridge 4. Elsa in 5. Harrison in 6. As they come into the final straight now. Xander Mathewayne Wright. He looks like he's going to take this one for Peckham. Xander Wright it is, he's going to take it. Summerfield in 2, Granger in 3, Trowbridge in 4, Elsa Rendell Todd in 5. 7 and 8-year-old, 4th Moto Grand Prix for these girls. For Gosport, happy birthday, Amelia Harbour Taylor. For Hackney, Thea Gaynor. For TNT, Amelia Ward. For Knightwood, Lacey Baird and Lexi Lovell. For Gosport, Lucy Simpson. And for Merton, Nyla Satchel. Here we go, the girls' 4th moto for these ladies. Lucy Simpson away well, so too was Thea Gaynor. Their 3rd moto was an epic battle at the front. And it's Lucy Simpson in the pink for Gosport out there leading it. Amelia Ward in there in the 2. Sorry, Thea Gaynor in the 2 there for Hackney. And there's a gap back to the rest. Simpson out there in front, Thea Gaynor there in the 2. Looking further back, Lacey Baird I can see there in the 3. And coming down the final straight now, looks like Lucy Simpson's going to this one in the bag. Thea Gaynor though coming back at her. Lucy Simpson, can she now down the 4th row? Thea Gaynor's coming back. Oh, it's... As we go now to the 8-year-olds A final. For the Hawks, it's Jake Warfield. For TNT, Ewan Monday. For Andover, Arne Esselmont. For Merton, Otis Miller. Oak Buchan. And Leo Kirpinen. TNT, Lucas Ellis. And for Peckham is Lorenz Pistol Patton. The gate goes down, here we go, Peckham out there in front, is Pistol Patton in there in 2nd place. Ellis going well there into turn number 1. We'll pick up the riders as they come back in the view, but it's Pistol Patton out there in front. Lucas Ellis is up in the 2. Kirpinen is there in the 3. Then in the 4 is Oak Buchan. Then in the 5, Otis Miller. So is Patton out there in front. Ellis in 2. Oh, rider goes down there. Leo Kirpinen is there in the 3. as they go down the third straight. It's Lorenz Patton out there in front. From in second place, Lucas Ellis. In third is Leo Kerfinen. In fourth, Aaron Esselmont. 5 will be Ewan Monday. 6, Jake Warfield. For Merton Saints, Bailey Miller. For Greenwich, Max Davis. For Gosport, Oscar Simpson. For Bournemouth, Billy Brown. For TNT, Harry McCann. For Knightwood, Casey Markley. For Bournemouth, Ryder Joyce. And for Merton, Ben Davey. Game goes down on the 9-year-olds. Brown from gate number 5 away very quickly. Also on his inside, Ryder Joyce and Casey Markley might have the whole shot. Going in back into view now, it's Markley out there in front. Brown is there in the 2. Then in the 3, looks like Davey. Davey has now just got himself into the 2 spot. There's Casey Markley out there in front. Davey in 2. Brown in 3. Joyce in 4. Oscar Simpson in 5. Into the last turn and straight now. Casey Markley for Knightwood it is at the minute. With Ben Davey catching him all the time. It's going to be close on the line. Markley takes it. Davey in 2nd. Brown in 3rd. Joyce, Davis, Simpson 4, 5 and 6. 9 and 10-year-old girls. Their A final for Gosport, Lily Adams. For TNT, Sophie Price. For Knightwood, Samantha Baird. For Peckham, Shining Arrow Sherwood. Peckham again, Mia Jacobs. For TNT, Lucy Monday. For Peckham, Sky Maverawain Wright. And also for Peckham, Tegan Jacobs. Here we go, game drops down on the 9 and 10-year-old A final. Sky Maverawain Wright out there in front, getting the whole shot into turn number 1. Jacobs in there, but which one is it? Is it Sky Wright in there?
It's Lucy Monday.
It's not, it's the number 8. Lucy Monday, I beg her pardon. And there goes Jacobs up the inside to swoop through. Sky Wright is there in the 2, so Lucy Monday is there in the 2. Sky Wright is there in 3. They've got to catch Tegan Jacobs at the minute. As they come down the final straight now, it is 4.86. It's Mia Jacobs out there in front. Lucy Monday in 2nd. Who's got to go in this one? It was Luca Thurlow, Adam Gilbert, Josh Abbott. May have been the first 3 away. Satchel's in there. Noel Kennard has worked his way through as well, but it's Gilbert out there in front. Thurlow is there in the 2. Kennard is up in the 3. Josh Abbott in 4. Dylan Merrick also picking off a few places. Nico Satchel in 6. Into the last straight now. And it's Adam Gilbert out there in front. Looks like he's going to bag this one. Thurlow trying to give chase. But Adam Gilbert does enough. Thurlow in the 2. As we go now to the 11-year-olds A final. For Dagenham, Daniel With. For Hackney, Camille Sullivan and Morgan Chanuska. For Peckham, Caden James. For Bournemouth, Oakley Hassel. For Runnymede, Oliver Nisco. For Peckham, Lenny Cheeseman. And for Gosport, Charlie Black. Here we go. The 11-year-olds A final, Charlie Black away well, Lenny Cheeseman in there as well, he's there in the 2. But coming out of turn 1 is Charlie Black, your leader. Cheeseman's there in the 2, Caden James in 3, Nisco in 4, Hassel in 5, Chunuska in 6. Charlie Black, Lenny Cheeseman, he's got the 2 Peckham riders breathing down his neck. There's Charlie Black at the minute for Gosport, still there. Cheeseman in 2, Caden James in 3, Nisco in 4. Down the final straight, Charlie Black, he's going to get it. Charlie Black takes it, Cheeseman in 2, James in 3, close for 4 between Oakley Hassel and Oliver Nisco. There's Morgan Chanuska, Camille Sullivan and Daniel With. Up next, the 12-year-olds A final. For Runnymede, Louis Horan. For Knightwood, Ashley Rogers. For Merton, Alfie J. Wallace. For the Hawks, Dan Pearce. For Greenwich, Jacob Davis. For TNT, Tyler Carter. For Hackney, Ty Sullivan. And for Hurston, Joss Marnham. Here we go, Joss Marnham away quickly, Sullivan going with him as well. Also in there, Tyler Carter, is Joss Marnham out there in front. From Sullivan in 2, Carter's there in the 3, Davis in the mix with Dan Pearce for 4. But it's Marnham out there in front, Ty Sullivan in 2, Tyler Carter there in the 3, Dan Pearce in 4, with Ashley Rogers moving through into 5. But it's Joss Marnham out there at the minute, looking good, coming down the final straight. It's Joss Marnham for Hurston, Ty Sullivan for Hackney there in the 2, Tyler Carter for TNT in 3, Dan Pearce, and then Ashley Rogers, Alfie J. Wallace. Final number 24, the 13-year-olds A final. For Gosport, Travis Wilson. For Braintree, Sebastian Panlin. For Bad BMX, Nick Oaten. For the Hawks, Emily Arena. For Gosport, Ethan Craig. For Bournemouth, Jack Bodman. For Gosport, Evan Watson. And for TNT, Josh Werner. Watson, Arena, Oaten, Travis Wilson and Sebastian Pantlin. 4th Moto Grand Prix for the 13 and 14-year-old girls. For Greenwich, Willow Kirkman. For Gosport, Ellie Junker. For Bad BMX, Amy Willats. For the Hawks, Lara Wong. For Merton, Miriam Peel. For Hackney, Phoebe Gaynor. For Bournemouth, Izzy Pope. And for Merton Saints, Chloe Long. The game goes down, Izzy Pope off to a flyer, Ellie Junker going with her. Into turn number 1, Phoebe Gaynor back in the 3. Coming down the second straight now, Izzy Pope and Ellie Junker, with Izzy Pope just leading it. Ellie Junker coming back at her. Then we got Miriam Peel and Chloe Long in there as well. And then we've got Amy Willats back in the 5. But it's Izzy Pope for Bournemouth at the minute, still there in front from in the 2 spot. It looks like Ellie Junker. So Pope's going to take it. Ellie Junker's going to get the 2. Miriam Peel in 3. Chloe Long in 4. Amy Willats 5. Phoebe Gaynor and Willow Kirkman fighting out for 6. And the 8th place will go to Lara Wong. 14-year-old A final now on the gates. For TNT, Joseph Carter. For the Hawks, Jason Daly. For Peckham, Louis Edwards. For Merton, Max Henderson Goodfellow. For Peckham, Keevan Sharp. For TNT, Toby Harris. For Hackney, Nathan Kongutong. And for Knightwood, Nathan Rogers. Day goes down the A final for the 14-year-olds. Harris has got off to a flyer. He's there in the front. Looks like Sharp's in there as well. He's there in the 2. Also trying to move through Kongatong. And Keevan Sharp round the outside. Max Henderson in there as well. And Kongatong moving up in the 4th at least. Louis Edwards is in 5, but Toby Harris looking good. Down the final straight he comes. Toby Harris for TNT is going to take this one. From his 2nd place is Sharp, then Kongatong.
Good lap, Toby.
Then it looks like Henderson Goodfellow, Rogers, Edwards. Final number 27 for the 15-year-olds. For the Hawks, Logan Dixon. For Andover, Jack Lewington. For Hackney, Kurat Sanwang. For Gosport, Connor Hedges. For Knightwood, Lewis Giles. For Peckham, Jordell Horsley Horton. For the Hawks, Ross Dell. And for Gosport, Reece Deans. Day goes down, we're away. And Reesteens it is into turn number 1 with Rosdell there in the 2 spot. Jordell Horton there in the 3. There's Reesteens out there in front. Dell in 2, Horton in 4 and 3, Lewis Giles in 4, Hedges and Samarang there in 5 and 6. We're going into the final turn now. Reesteens it is out there in front, coming back towards me now. Reesteens is going to take it. Rosdell's going to get a second. Jordell Horton in 3rd. Lewis Giles in 4. Samarang in 5. Final number 28 for the 16-year-olds. For TNT, William Barton. For Merton Saints, Caris Richards. For the Hawks, George Newell. For TNT, Daniel Gilbert. For Andover, Edward O'Connor. For Peckham, Blaine-Rich Davis. And for the Hawks, Joe Brewer. 7 riders back into the 4th Moto Grand Prix. And it's Blaine-Rich Davis going into turn number 1 out there in front, followed by the Hawks riders, George Newell and Joe Brewer. And also coming in the mix there, it looks like William Bartlett there in the 3rd. Joe Brewer now moving in the 2nd. Come on, Blaine-Rich Davis showing the boys the way to go. Caris Richards in there as well for the girls. But it's Blaine-Rich Davis in there in front. Joe Brewer coming back out there at the finish. And Blaine-Rich Davis holds on. Brewer next, then Bartlett. 17 plus ladies, 4th moto. For Peckham, Sky Norris. For Merton, Sylvie Vargas. For Hurston, Natalie Edwards. For TNT, Megan Dewig. For Runnymede, Lucy Luckhurst. And for Gosport, Ella Catford. Here we go. 4th moto, ladies 17 plus, Dewig away well on the inside. Natalie Edwards coming round her outside to possibly take the lead. She has. Natalie Edwards now looking for the 4th win of the afternoon. It's Natalie Edwards leading in for Hurston. Megan Dewig in there for TNT there in the 2. Then we've got Sky Norris. And then Lucy Luckhurst, Ella Catford and Sylvie Vargas. So Natalie Edwards it is down the final straight, 4 out of 4 for her this afternoon. With Megan Dewig in the 2, Sky Norris in 3, Lucy Luckhurst 4, Ella Catford 5. 17 to 29-year-old 4th moto. For Bournemouth, Reese Trotter. For Merton, Barney Priest. For Runnymede, Brandon Firmer. For Knightwood, Billy Hughes. For Bournemouth, Brindley Savage. For Runnymede, Josh Bradshaw. For Peckham, Aaron Massey. And for Runnymede, Jake Reed. The gate goes down. Massey was away very quickly, but not as quickly as Savage. It's Brindley Savage out there in front. Brandon Firmer has worked his way into the 2 spot. So it's Savage out there in front, Firmer in the 2, Priest in 3. The other side, Massey down the 4th, Trotter in 5. Down the final straight now, it's going to be the number 9 of Brindley Savage taking it, Firmer, Priest, Massey, Trotter, Bradshaw, Hughes and Reed. Masters now on the gate, their 4th moto. For TNT, Gary O'Brien. For Reading is Andrew O'Hare. For Bournemouth, Ashley Davis. For Merton, Edwin Falcon. For Peckham, Martin Stefanovic. For Hammersmith, Pedro Alex Riveros. And for Peckham, Mike Pinnock. Come on, Mike! There we go, Pinnock on the snap, it gate proper. Ashley Davis going with him. So it's Pinnock out there in front, from in 2nd place. That looks like Gary O'Brien. Ashley Davis down the 3rd. Pedro Alex Riveros almost coming off there. With Stefanovic, it's Pinnock out there in front. O'Brien in 2, Davis in 3. As they come down the final straight now, Mike Pinnock, here it is for Peckham. Out there in front, Pinnock takes it, Davis and O'Brien close for 2nd. Veterans A final now on the gate. For TNT, Chris Potter and Ryan Davis. For Reading, Jason King. For the Hawks, Neil Stewart. For Merton, Philippe Genet. For Bournemouth, Christian Kift and Tony Phillips Pittman. And for Cyclo Park, Craig Hughes. Game goes down, fairly level break. Jason King for a little short of room, and someone goes down. Potter's down on the first straight. Who's out there in front is Kift, battling it out with Warlock Stewart. It's the Warlock and Christian Kift on his outside. Tony Phillips Pittman now working his way into third spot. Craig Hughes and then Jason King and Ryan Davis as they come down the third straight now. And out the inside, it's close. Neil Stewart running out of room. That lets in Christian Kift and Tony Phillips Pittman and Craig Hughes. Close for second. Craig Hughes and Tony Phillips Pittman in a cloud of dust across the line. Both are up okay. Plenty of drama in the veterans. We're now going to go on to the 30+ Ladies Cruiser A final. For Nightwood, Nicola Kennard. For Merton, Kimberly Burrows. For Cyclo Park, Tabitha Rendell. For Brixton, Kelly McKay. For Gosport, Rennie Dywell. Gosport again, Bethany Fletcher. For Bexhill, Kim Batsford. And for Gosport, Michelle Eaton. The game goes down, Michelle Eaton away well, so too was Kim Batsford, and round the outside, Rennie Dywell's in the mix as well. We're coming down the second straight, Michelle Eaton out there in front, Kim Batsford in 2, Rennie Dywell in 3, Bethany Fletcher in 4, Kelly McKay battling out there with Nicola Kennard for 5, Tabitha Rendell in 7, and there's Kimberly Burrows in 8. We're going into the last straight now. It's Michelle Eaton out there in front, Kim Batsford in the 2. It looks like Michelle Eaton's going to take this A final for the Cruiser Ladies. Kim Batsford gets a 2, Dywell in 3, Fletcher 4, McKay in 5, Kennard 6, Burrows 7, Rendell in 8. Open Cruiser A final now on the game. For Gosport, Matt Griffin. For Bad BMX, Gary Willats. For Runnymede, Kim Bent. For TNT, Paul Terry. For Peckham, Mike Wong. For Bad BMX, Darren Belton. For Runnymede, Ben Fermor. And for Bournemouth, Stephen Hassel. Here we go, Stephen Hassel got away very quickly. Fermor's going with him, and so too is Belton around the outside. Willats. So the order as they go through is Hassel out there in front, Fermor in 2, Willats and Belton 3 and 4, Mike Wong is in 5, Grifters in 6, Kim Bent 7, Paul Terry in 8. As they go into the last straights now, and it is Hassel out there in front, Fermor in the 2, Belton and Willats finding out for 3. We're coming down the final straight now. It's Stephen Hassel taking it, Fermor in 2. The game goes down. Josh Werner have been looking quick on his larger bike today. He's out there in front. You see that he's there in the second. It might be the Prey. Well, it's Josh Marnham there in the 2. Nathan Dupre's there in the 3. Jack Wiggins in 4. But it's Josh Werner out there in front. Josh Marnham in 2. Nathan Dupre in 3. Toby Maynard 4. Jack Wiggins in 5. Tom Whittaker 6. Zach Rendell, Todd 7. Luke Terry in 8. But Josh Werner absolutely flying on the bigger bike today. He's going to take it. Josh Werner, your winner. 4 out of 14. Josh Marnham in 2. Nathan Dupre in 3. Here we go in the Super Cruiser A final. And Zoltan Bidet has gone off like a scolded cat. He's out there in front. The Hungarian Hulk. It is who's got it at the minute. You see that he's in the second spot. It's Berno moving up there with Sergio Fernandez in 3. Carter in there, Anthony House. But they've all got to catch Zoltan, and I don't think anyone's going to do it. Zoltan Bidet out there in front on his own. He's going to take it. House is battling out with Berno for second. Fernandez, Martinez. As we're going on regional playback A final, we have for Runnymede, Jordan Fermor. Riding in again, the Will Smith. For the Hawks, Adam Bidet. For Peckham, Kai White. For Runnymede, Harvey Hudson. For Peckham, Carlos Vasquez. Peckham again, Bailey Rich Davis. And for the Hawks, Gideon Arena. Gate goes down, regional payback final. Pretty even break, but it looks like Bailey Rich Davis has got the snack. Vasquez is in there in the 2, then in the 3, Gideon Arena. So out there in front, Bailey Rich Davis is out there in there. Vasquez in the 2, Arena in 3, Hudson in 4, into the final turn now. And here's Bailey Rich Davis still out there in front. Vasquez in the 2, Arena in 3, Hudson in 4 down to the finish.